Hey watch friends, today we're going to have a little fun and just do a quick candid unboxing of an upcoming one from Selten. This is their M1 Moonphase. This one's going to be coming to Kickstarter on September 24th of 2024, and as I mentioned, this is just a quick candid unboxing. I will of course have a detailed full review coming, so everything you could want to see will be included in that one, but in the meantime, I just wanted to enjoy in this with all of you, so let's get this one sliced open here and pop it open and see what we've got. I will mention up front, the packaging on this is actually, this is just a prototype. This packaging is some of their old packaging they have. Let's get that thrown to the side. So with this is going to change over. I believe they said they're going to go with leather packaging for this one. But this comes in some really cool variants, and we'll take a quick look here and see what this is going to be like. It has some really neat touches to it. This is actually going beyond just being a moon phase. And actually, did we get two variants? Yeah, it looks like we might have two variants. Hey, we're getting an extra surprise here. All right, so it looks like, what is this? We've got, okay, so that's going to be a CNC mother of pearl, which, man, I can't wait to pick that back up and look at it. And then over here, it looks like we've got bracelet. Okay, so this one, I think, is the Musu, however the heck you pronounce that. So this is going to be the full black version on bracelet. Let's see if we can get this. Hopefully I don't end up struggling too much. Look at this. They wrap the absolute heck out of this thing with plastic. So they are doing us favors in terms of getting it here safely, but definitely not going to make this easy to do on camera. Let's try to precisely cut this open. I'm going to take off of the camera here so I can check this out. I don't want to damage the watch, but let's cut that open. So with this, they're going to have, all of these are going to be Moonphase. They are going to have, as we'll see here, different configurations for these. So not only just different dial variants, but they actually come with a different configuration between the dial variants. So this one, yeah, it doesn't look like it has anything on there. All right, so as you can see, and let me get these cleaned up. But these are all going to be moon phases as far as the basic layout. But as you can see, though, most of the variants are going to have a chapter ring on the outside. As you can see with this one, with the Mosu black, they are going for that full blacked out effect there, which this is the first time I'm seeing one of these in person. And even in indoor lighting here, I mean, this is just super cool. So far, I'm not getting any real reflection. Let's pick that up intentionally there with some ambient lighting, but otherwise though, I mean, you can see that just fades to complete black. And then this one, check that out. That is a guilloche mother of pearl, which I don't think I've ever even seen a guilloche mother of pearl, but there's so many things going on with these. So the basic specs, and I'll, of course, like I said, I'll get this on calipers and everything for the full review, but the basic specs, these are stated as 39 millimeters for the case, and I'll put it on my 6.5-inch wrist here shortly. The lug to lug is stated at 45.5, so nice and compact there. The total thickness is stated at only 10.7 millimeters, and then with the crystal, that does take it up to 11.4. But even total, just under 11.5 there, really not bad at all for that either. Get an idea as far as the case shape of that. Not a bad looking case at all from what I'm seeing here. And then check out that crystal. Looks like that gets a nice little bit of distortion going. Check out the crown side. Their case backs, they usually do crazy rotors. Check out that rotor. That thing is slick. Oh man, is that cool. So that actually goes all the way around. So I'm assuming they just have a heavier weighting at the end there, because you of course need that rotational energy going. But the movement in this is a Miyota 9015. However, as you can see, of course, it has been modified. So it's added a Moonphase module to this. But one of the things that's super cool is they actually have, and I'll get this rotated around here shortly, but they have a tantalum moon on this. So tantalum, for those who aren't familiar, that's a pretty exotic material. There aren't many companies that are working with it. Zelos is the main one that comes to mind. They've done several for tantalum cases. They state, and I from my research, it appears to be accurate, that this is the first tantalum on a Moonphase tantalum dial there. So that's pretty slick. But then the variants they have, there's this Musu black here, so a complete dark stealthed out version. Then there is going to be this 3D guilloche mother of pearl, which as you can see, I mean, just Really, really super cool. They have, I believe, two variants of this. So there's, I think, the white version that we obviously have here today, and then I think there's also a black version. So this is nice to have kind of that yin and yang effect going. They also have an aventurine, which of course with a moon phase, that's a classic. And then there's going to be a meteorite, which if you've seen these series 00, they do really nice work with meteorite. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that variant looks like. I haven't seen a pic or anything yet. And then they actually have one that's going to be the same pattern to this, which is just a super ornate guilloche. I can't wait to get this in outdoor light. Look at the way that mother of pearl picks up. But they have one in the works that is titanium with this pattern for it, and that includes polish accent. So you're going to have a stark contrast, and it just really, from the preview pics, as it picks up the lighting, you just get that pop. And I think this mother of pearl is going to be super cool as well. That one I don't believe is going to be ready for launch on the 24th. However, that should be coming in the future. For these, pricing starts at, I believe, $599 for the standard variants, which I think includes the Musu, the Meteorite, and the Aventurine version. That's the super early bird price. And then these mother of pearls, as well as the titanium, if that's available, will be, I believe, $599 or $699 rather for that. But let's go ahead and pop these. Get that crown popped out there. Move our hands. And then let's check out, I want to see this moon phase. All right, so let's see. All right, so as you can see, this is moving, it looks like a counterclockwise direction for that. But let's see what we've got going on here. Man, that tantalum, I really want to get this into better lighting because this is just, obviously, this is a poor representation of it. But that is just a unique hue and shade. And then let's get that going. Actually, that might be moving clockwise. For it, I'll have to confirm on that. It's hard to tell as far as with the clicks with the moon. So yeah, I think that's actually going clockwise. So I think they customized that movement because I know on the Lorsom we checked out that was still counterclockwise for it. But let's see, let's get that going one more time. That's just a really cool effect there. But I really want to see how that plays with the light because ordinarily tantalum gets like a bluish hue and cast to it. And let's check it out on this one as well. That time should be fine there. And let's check this out. Okay, so that looks really cool. With that effect, I think the black is going to be one of the ones that really highlights with getting you that moon effect going. And then let's get a little bit of a crescent going to that. That looks super cool. I really like that against that black backdrop. And then let's get this on wrist real quick. Just get an idea. I mean, look at that. It looks like a black hole on the wrist. That's really slick. Like I said, I know there's a lot of other ones that have been out there with this, but this is personally my first time. And I wasn't honestly sure what to expect because it's a black dial, but it's a super black dial. And as a result, it does have a cool effect there. So if you haven't experienced one, I mean, this, from what I'm seeing so far, it is a really interesting effect. It does get you that kind of like black hole experience. And then here's going to be that mother of pearl, which, like I said, this one I'm really not doing justice to. I want to get it much better. As always, if you know my reviews, I'll have tons of different lighting and angles and footage for that in the full review coming up. But I just wanted to enjoy in this with all of you. Let's take one other quick look here. Got just the basic leather strap. Check out the sides in between the lugs there. And there's on the crown side. One more look at that rotor. Man, that is so cool. They do some of the best rotors that I've seen. I mean, especially at these price point, they are just crazy good. I've seen watches costing twice or more that aren't fractionally as good as this is. This isn't just your basic Geneva striping. I mean, look at that custom millwork. I know it's just the case back, but man, that is awesome. Let's check out. Looks like they got concave cut to that. I mean, just a lot of little touches that they do. Really looking forward to spending some time with this. Get a better look at the handset there. So yeah, it doesn't look like this has any loom on it, which is fine because these are dressier pieces. But you can see it does have chapter ring. All right, so I don't want to make this go too long. I just wanted to enjoy in all of this with you. It's always good to vicariously experience it together. So hopefully this has been a fun little look for you. And hopefully you're looking forward to seeing the full review. Like I said, that'll be coming ahead of the launch, which is again on the September 24th. Of course, link down in the video description. But I hope you enjoyed this in the meantime. As always, tap that like button and that subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.